It's a wave that missed a quickie, oh yeah. Back in 2015, after the Supreme Court decided to make marriage a constitutional right for everyone, straight or gay, I made a video called Post-Christian America. That video was a response to various Christian leaders declaring the Supreme Court's decision on marriage equality, quote, the formal end to Judeo-Christian America, end quote. As many of you know, America has never been a Christian nation in principle. In practice, yes, it was a nation largely built on the Judeo-Christian values of genocide, slavery, misogyny, authoritarianism, violence, white supremacy, and clapping on 1 and 3 rather than 2 and 4. But the underlying idea of America, as stated in the preamble to our Constitution, was that of continually seeking and pursuing, quote, a more perfect union, end quote. For many Christians, America was perfect already, and they couldn't imagine it getting any better, at least not for themselves. They didn't need to have a dream like Martin Luther King. They were living the dream, enthroned atop this mistakenly Christian nation which guaranteed them all the opportunities the founders of this country envisioned for its citizens. For these people, the America of the Constitution, a secular nation guided by reason and giving preference to none, is not the America they have experienced, loved, or ever desired. After the Supreme Court's decision on marriage equality, my old buddy Dennis Prager put it like this. Beginning with the Supreme Court's ban on non-denominational school prayer in 1962, the same-sex marriage decision has essentially completed the state's secularization of American society. This is one thing about which both right and left, religious and secular, can agree. One side may rejoice over the fact, and the other may weep. But it is a fact. It's a fact they are unprepared and unwilling to live with. As the demographics have moved and nuns, non-Christians, and people of color have gained power in this country, Christian America has done everything it can, while it still has the power to do so, to push back, believing that the way things were is the way they should always be. That's what making America great again is all about. They don't love America. They love their twisted version of this country, the one governed by the principles of their holy book. They never agreed with the ideals set forth in our Constitution. They never imagined actually embracing those principles. Christians hijack this nation early on, and as it gets closer and closer to the ideals and principles originally set forth, they love it less and less. Listen to one of the founders of modern conservatism, Paul Weyrich, back in 1980. He doesn't even pretend to value democracy.
I don't want everybody to vote. Elections are not won by a majority of people. They never have been from the beginning of our country, and they are not now. As a matter of fact, our leverage in the elections, quite candidly, goes up as the voting populace goes down.
Weyrich preferred the America of yesteryear, where women and people of color didn't even have the right to vote, where minority rule won the day. He wanted America run by and for that minority of America's embracing the Judeo-Christian values Prager and his ilk pine for today: misogyny, supremacy, authoritarianism. And that's exactly what we're seeing on the Christian right as we move into 2022. If America is not going to be a Christian nation, they're not on board. Which is why talk of secession and insurrection are on the rise in white Christian America. It's why so many states have passed laws making it not just harder to vote, but easier to overturn the vote if it doesn't go their way. As America moves towards its stated ideals, this nation becomes less and less ideal for those who have never wanted America to fulfill its promise. One nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Once again, I'm me. Thanks for watching.